Hello learners, welcome to our next visual learning for the day. I hope you are all doing well. Today we have mathematics for basic 6 and our strand is ratio and proportion. And our substrand is finding the missing numbers using cross multiplication method. Find the missing numbers using cross multiplication method. Alright, I hope you are familiar with this, which we solved earlier onto ratio and proportion. So now, before then, let us look at our learning objective for the day. By the end of the day, we should be able to find the missing numbers of equal ratios. Find the missing numbers of equal ratios. Now, looking at the ratios here, this is equal ratio. We have the equal sign here, which means the number here and this one are the same, or they are equal. So what we call equal or equivalence ratio. We also have what you call this is 36 is to what? X, and equals to 63 is to 84. Now, how do we arrange this? So the first thing is that we arrange it as 20 divided by 30 equals x divided by 32. What are we looking for? We are looking for x. In this case, we are looking for x. And they said 20 out of 30 equals x out of 32 are equal. So we have the equal to sign here. And then number 2 is 36. This is how we arrange it. 36 out of x equals 63 out of 84. This is how we arrange the following ratios. Alright? Now today we want to look at some few exercises here. And then I read the heading. Find the missing numbers. What are we looking for? So x represents a number. We have another x here, which represents a number, and another x here. And that number, we do not know that number. Now, to get that number, we have to arrange the ratios as question number 1 is 15 out of 20 equals x out of 32. And we are asked to find x. There's a number that is missing here. We are asked to find that particular number. Now, how do we find that number? So I come here, I repeat the same number, 15 out of 20 equals x out of 32. And I have to break these numbers down. So I look for a number that can go into 15 at the same time 20. Alright? So here 5 can go here, right? 3 and goes here 4. 5 goes here 3, goes here 4. So I have 3 out of 4 equals x out of 32. Now my next thing is to what? Cross multiply. Cross multiply. That's what we call cross multiplication. I'm going to cross multiply this where I'll direct x to 4 and direct 3 to what? 32. So x is going to direction of 4 and where 3 is going to direction of what? 32, which can be written as, remember it's multiplication, so I will say x times 4. X times 4. Then I bring the equal to sign here. Equals what? 3 times 32. So 3 times 32. Now, what am I going to do in this case? Where you see a number beside 4, x, we have x here and we have 4 here. So I am going to use a number to divide both numbers. Which number is that? It's 4. Anytime you see numbers like this, The one that is close to x is what we use to divide the both numbers. So I am using 4 because 4 is close to what? X. So divided by 4 and then divided by 4. Alright? So I come here, 4 go into itself, that cancel this. So 4 cancel 4. What is left here is x. Now I am going to what? I'm going to use this number, which is division. Now 4 goes here, 1 goes here, what? 8, right? So 4, 8 will give us what? Right? So which is what? 8. 4 goes into 32, 8 times, and then what is left here is 3 times what? 8. What is left here is 3 times 8, which is 24. Therefore, my x is 24. Now, if I bring this one here, 15 out of 20 is, what is my x? My x is 24. So, 24 now is taking the place of x over 32. Alright? Now, if I break these numbers down, I have to get the same fraction. Now, 5 goes here, 3 goes here, 4, right? 8 goes here, 3 goes here, 4. So I have here 3 out of 4 equals 3 out of 4. This is what you call equivalent ratio. It means the ratio is what? Or they are the same. So 15 out of 20 is the same as 3 out of 4. And 24 out of 32 is the same as 3 out of 4. Therefore, 15 out of 20 it equals to 24 out of 32. Alright? Now let's look at the next question. Which is question number 2. Is 12 what? 12. Question number 2 is 12 is to x. And then 21 is to what? 28. So I look at this. What am I going to do? I write it here. 12 what? Divided by x equals what? 21 divided by 28. Ratio, remember ratio can be expressed in this way or in this the other way. So this is how we express ratio. We can be written this way or the other way. Right? So we move on to the next one. Now I look for a number that can break what? Reduce 21 and what? 28. Which number is that? 7. 7 goes here. 3. Right? Goes here. 4. So I come here. 12 divided by x equals 3 out of 4. So remember, what are we going to do here is what? Cross multiplication. So we cross multiply what? The numbers. So 3 will go to what? X. And 12 will go to what? 4. So I come here, which is x times 3. Okay? Equals 12 times what? 4. 12 times 4. 12 times 4. And then, what are we going to do in this case? I told you earlier that anytime you see something like this, you look for a number that is closer to x, which is what? 3. 3 is closer to x. So you divide both sides by what? You use this 3 and divide the numbers. Alright? And then 3 cancel 3. What is left here is what? X. Then you step the x out. And you bring the equal to sign here. Then 3 go into itself here. We are taking care of this one. 3 goes here. Itself 1 goes into 12 how many times? 4 times. So we come here. 4 is here. 4 is here. Remember the multiplication. So 4 times 4. 4. And I bring the multiplication sign times this 4. That will give us what? Our x is what? 16. So, therefore, we can represent this as 12 divided by 16 equals 21 divided by what? 28. If I break this fraction down in this, I'll get equal fraction. So watch this. Which number can go here? 4 goes here, 3. 4 goes here, 4. So I have 3 out of 4 equals 7 goes here, 3. 7 goes into 28, 4. So I have here 3 is to 4. Therefore, 12 out of 16 is the same as 21 out of 28. I hope you understand today's lesson. The last question is x is to 25 equals 6 is to 30, which can be written as what? X divided by 25 equals 6 out of 30. I want you to solve this question till I come your way. My name remains Harison. See you next time. Bye bye.